Hi guys, welcome back to Liming with Courtney. Today I'd like to talk to you about last week's episode of Married at First Sight. I am so happy that we finally got rid of Paige and Chris. Oh my gosh. I couldn't take it anymore. I was willing to start over old seasons just so that I wouldn't have to watch them anymore on my television. So I hope the only other time we see them back on our screen is when they come for decision day. And of course, I expect that they're going to say, we're getting a divorce. In fact, I'd be quite happy to hear that they got a divorce before they even turned up to announce it officially on decision day. So the episode was not that great. I mean, we see the couples trying to spend time with each other. Brianna and Vincent keep having this discussion about his sleeping patterns and also whether or not Brianna is willing to have children. I was saying to my sister, what I don't understand is, if it is that you are hesitant to have children, especially so soon, why did you go on a show where you'll be married to someone at first sight, when most persons who get married, the next step they want is to have children? And also Brianna is contemplating adoption. So why not just get a surrogate to carry the baby? I mean, I think Brianna earns enough money and Vincent's business seems to be growing, so the two of them could put together and pay for the cost of a surrogate. Even if it is that they at least have the discussion, I want to see that, but they're not even having that discussion. Vincent just wants her to carry the baby or babies, and Brianna is just like, I'm not going to say I'll never get pregnant, but I'm really scared. We also had the interaction between Mr. Pilot, Eric, and Virginia. Virginia looks so depressed. And what's even more sad is that she showed us pictures from her childhood and she looks like such a happy child. Even though she said that her parents' divorce affected her significantly, but in the picture she looked so young, so fresh, so full of life. And it's just really sad to see someone as young as her just appear so depressed all the time, and then for her to have been partnered or paired up with someone like Eric doesn't really assist much. Eric, of course, keeps talking about he knows about marriage, what it takes to make a marriage work. So why your first one failed, Eric? Why it failed? I'm sure you're going to say it's the woman's fault. Why it failed, homeboy? Anyway, whatever with them. There's also Ryan. Oh gosh. Ryan, and I can never remember his wife's name. I call her Donut, but I don't know what's happening there. She's really trying. She wanted to just get a little bit more information about him. They had to write letters to their younger selves. And Brian was just like, dude, you're perfect just the way you are. This is what he's saying to his younger self. You don't need to change anything. Well, Clara, that's her name, Clara wrote to her younger self, basically saying that you don't have to be perfect, don't be so hard on yourself. And you would think after she read that mushy letter, he would even lean over and give her a hug or say you are amazing right now, just the way you are. He just sat there and looked at her, and I just don't understand why she wants to continue that relationship. Also, Joshua, or Josh, or whatever, and Haley, Joshua and Haley, or that's his name? Anyway, Mr. 90s, Mr. 70s, 80s, 90s, just not new age. That gentleman, right? He gave Haley a bracelet, which she thought was a necklace. He gave her that on the day of their wedding, and she has never worn it. And he revealed on the program that he paid $800 for it. She got him a baseball cap. Yeah. I think it was tacky that he indicated how much he spent on the gift. But I can understand that if your partner gives you something, and ladies, we have all been there, that we're not too fond of, you nod and you smile and you wear it, even if it's 2 times. And Haley, your hand is not going to drop off just by wearing it. Your mother has it, she has had it for a long time, and now you're calling your mom and she's just like, oh, I'm going to overnight it to you. You should have arranged that with your mom a long time ago. There's no excuse. Um, her hubby puts the baseball cap on I think it was the chest of drawers or nightstand or whatever it is in their apartment, and didn't even tell her that he was leaving it there. And I was like, yo, he's reached the end of his rope. I don't think he cares anymore. He's just like, I'm over this relationship. I think there's like 5% of him like, maybe I could try. I do agree, however, with Haley when she says, like, dude, you keep wearing dress shoes when we're going out. But the point is that you bought him clothes, Haley, and he wore it. But he bought you a bracelet and you didn't wear it. So I don't think you really have a foot to stand on to complain to him about his shoes. Yeah. But we just continue to see the interaction between them. I mean, this match is just really, really bad. I'm sorry. Like, I think the panel, when they were selecting the participants, said, my cat is using the restroom. Hey. I think for the participants, when they were choosing, I think for the I think for the panel, when they were choosing participants, they didn't give it much thought. I'm going to just have to talk over my cat making all that noise. They didn't give it much thought because honestly, it's like they threw a dart at some names and just put people together. It's horrible. Horrible. Anyway, counting down until decision day, but that's it from me for now. It wasn't that great an episode. It was cute when they got to show a little bit of their childhood. Of course, Eric took it as an opportunity to show off about his perfect little family and his perfect little home. I don't understand how he took Virginia to his parents' house and they weren't even there. And then just make up an excuse that he's always busy, he can't get in touch with Virginia's family because he's there so focused on a relationship. So focused on arguing, Eric. Anyway, until next time, this has been I'm In with Courtney.